What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld podcast. And right now, we're going to be finalizing Week 11 in the NFL, Monday Night Football, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it was a lot of chaos going on. Number one, Taylor Swift. Correction. Taylor Swift didn't show up, so Kelce forgot how to play football. He was horrific. And we're going to get into that. I don't want people to, put everything on Marquez, Valdes, Scantling. We already know he sucks. See, this is the problem, right? Everybody tries to, have a deflection. Who is the star player? Who's the player that's supposed to do what they're supposed to do? That's the problem that everybody forgets, bro. And I got to make sure everybody understands it, okay? I'm not mad at Marquez, Valdes, Scantling because he did what we expected him to do. What the hell was Travis Kelce doing? He's fumbling, he's dropping passes, he's doing all kind of weird stuff. Dude, I don't know what he's doing, but listen, this is the bottom line. I'm going to tell you the takeaways that I took from this game, right? The Eagles, I actually bet the Eagles to win this game, so I was very, very happy, even though I don't care if the Eagles win or lose. I just like Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I think I just want him to win a Super Bowl. I think he should have won it last year, but whatever. I just like the guy. I like the way that he plays. I like his story. I like all that stuff, right? So I'll definitely say I really appreciate the way he's grown over the last couple of years. So as far as you Eagles fans go, you guys throw snowballs at Santa Claus. I don't really care for Eagle fans either, so it doesn't matter. I just like Jalen Hurts. All right. So I always usually go that way. Plus, I know. Since the beginning, if you guys have been listening to this podcast, I've continuously said the Eagles have been the most dangerous team in the league since week one. All right, and it just got proven yesterday when they were able to wipe away the deficit late and come back and win the game. Now, here we go. All right, Jalen Hurts, 150 yards, nothing spectacular, 37.2 QBR, 64.6 passer rating. Right? Don't worry about that. They win the gritty games, but he did set up a tush push with Devonta Smith's 41-yard catch, right? These are the things that he's able to do. The run game is able to give you just enough. He's getting 2 touchdowns on the ground. He can do different things. And this is where the problem comes in for a lot of other people that don't understand what the Eagles are. They also get stops defensively. So if this team can run the football, all right, their quarterback can go out there and do these things where he can get touchdowns on the ground. He can set up touchdowns by getting passes to Devonta Smith or whoever, A.J. Brown, whatever. A.J. Brown was a pedestrian yesterday. He didn't really do anything. Julio Jones sucks. Who cares? We're not worried about that, right? But Devonta Smith was the key for a tush push, right? This is what that team does. They just put themselves in the best position to win games late. That's what they do. All right, so that's one side of it. Kansas City, riding high, Super Bowl champion still. You can't take that away from him. Patty Mahomes threw a dot yesterday. I could not believe. It was so hot, dude. That dot that he threw, I think it was to Justin Watson. It was so hot, bro. I didn't know what was going on. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that. We know Patrick Mahomes is extremely talented. Although last night he was only 177, he passed for 177 yards, 42.4 QBR, 71.6 passer rating. Not all his fault. Okay? Justin Watson also had 11 targets and, he got 5 catches. Travis Kelce, 7 receptions on 9 targets, but he had some key drops as well. And that fumble was devastating, although the Kansas City Chiefs defense did get the ball right back, because they played good defense. It still was bad that he was, that he did that. That's obviously a goal line play where, they're going to, in the red zone, they're probably going to score in that situation. But let's just focus in on what all the headlines that you've been listening to and, everything that's been going on since I actually looked on X earlier today, and everybody is just blaming Marquez, Valdes, Scantling. And you got to understand, Patrick Mahomes is not working with the best possible receiver core. He doesn't have it. And I blame Andy Reid for that. You got to give this man better tools. You got a rookie out there, Rashee Rice. It's a lot of stuff going on. McCole Hardman sucks. There's a lot of things. He doesn't really have a star player other than Travis Kelce that I would consider is somebody that's going to go out there and get that ball. He doesn't have Tyreek Hill anymore. Okay, so Travis cannot do that. And I don't know if it was because, Taylor Swift couldn't make it or whatever happened, but the dude sucked. And that's look, the greater the player, the more responsibility. Okay, so that's why I'm looking at Kelce, because I respect Kelce's game. He has to play better. If he plays better, the Chiefs win this game. It's as simple as that. There is nothing else to talk about. We don't need to discuss anything. That's what happens. Name a time where it's like, oh my God, if Marquez Valdes Scantling doesn't do this, bro, they're gonna lose. Like, bro, that's not what he does. He's a guy that comes in, he has some speed, he'll make a couple catches here and there. He's not that dude, all right? 3 targets, 0 catches. He's expected to do that. One of the other things that was very interesting though, it looks like the media, they really like the fact that the Chiefs, they don't really have anybody to throw the ball to, because for some reason they kept replaying the clip of Valdes Scantling smashing his helmet, whatever, like being in a rage. Dude, you're not good. But you see, this is what happens, right? TikTok, Instagram, all this stuff, you show all these emotions and it's like, oh bro, he really wants to win. If he wants to win, he would have caught the damn ball. Like, listen, I don't want to hear it, because this is the thing. You're paid, it's a very violent sport, right? People go into all kind of contract negotiations, holdouts, all this stuff. They want their money, right? Everybody's betting, everybody's doing all these things. It's such a money, dude, like this league is so, it's money driven. You have to make that catch. Him dropping that ball changed everything. Somebody winning a parlay, his team winning, all the stuff that happens, bro, like everything gets changed off that one play. So people need to understand, what are we actually doing right now? Why are we actually going crazy about him and, trying to build him up to something that he's not? That's not what he is. Now, if that was AJ Brown on the Eagles that did that, I would understand. I would be like, yo, that dude right there, what is he doing? He got to do it, because AJ Brown is that dude. I'm not worried that he had 4 targets and it was 1 reception. This game, they didn't need him this game. He's going to have to show up in another game. But guess what? Devonta Smith showed up this game. So you got to look at the way Jalen Hurts views it. He has other players that can get open and can do stuff. Devonta Smith is a dog. Who else on the Chiefs team? Watson, all right, what I'm saying? Some of you guys are going to argue about Justin Watson, but is he really that dude though? Like, because if he was that dude, he wouldn't have had 6 drops. And I know some of them are kind of weird, but again, when you start dropping the football and it's in critical situations, we have to look at the actual player themselves and the value of the team. If they lost Marquez Valdes Scantling today, how would that affect the line of the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl? It would be like DeAndre Hopkins going to the Titans. The needle's not moving anywhere because the Titans suck. So just look at it realistically. The person that's escaping without really getting a lot of the blame is Travis Kelce, because he's the best receiver on that field. Now look, let me just say this, right? Well, the best receiver from the Kansas City Chiefs, I think AJ Brown is better than him, but they're tight end, wide receiver, whatever. But the best receiver on the field is AJ Brown, but not last night. It should have been Travis Kelce. But this is what the real interesting thing is, bro. What are they going to do about Travis Kelce now leaking information that he has lingering injuries and he doesn't really want to play and all that stuff? Ever since Taylor Swift got involved with this guy, he hasn't been the same dude. So now you're talking about retirement. Like, it's all kind of stuff being leaked throughout the media. So maybe his heart's just not in it anymore. Okay? I've always told you guys, in my opinion, Rob Gronkowski is the best tight end ever to play the game. All right? When he played, you knew everything was left out on the field. I don't get that from Kelce every game. I just don't. Look, it is what it is. I'm just going to be realistic about it. Great player, doesn't have the heart that Gronk had. Let me tell you something about Gronk, bro. That dude is 6'6", running around like a maniac. Great run blocker. Dude, it was never a time where you would look over there and be like, you know what, bro? Yo, Gronk didn't give it his all. Now, you could say he was a party boy, all that stuff like that, but he didn't let anything affect what he was doing. He didn't let anything affect, and that's the difference with these players nowadays. Dude, he starts dating Taylor Swift. He forgets how to catch the football. He doesn't know how to hold on to the football. Like, dude, let's just say football. Like, you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, bro, we're just going to say football in the middle of it, because this dude is the sole reason, in my opinion, that the Chiefs lost this game. So I'm just going to say, we know Marquez Valdes Scantling is not a good football player. Okay, yes, he's in the league, but as far as like skill level, he's not the guy. They need to give Patrick Mahomes at least one other star receiver. And this team, the way that they're playing defense, they can go and run it back and win another Super Bowl. But if Travis Kelce has 1 foot in and 1 foot out because he wants to be in deep with with Taylor Swift, that's on him. Okay, but for me, I'm always going to give you the truth. That's why you listen. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Remember, you can download this podcast for free. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. I'm going to see you guys next week. Enjoy your holiday. Until next time. One love, y'all.